Good morning, interwebs. It is 6:35 at night. And I just came outside to get out of the house because it's the first time I've walked outside today. We were supposed to have had like a busy-ish day. I thought we were going to have like things to do, and I got myself all prepared to like leave the house and do stuff. And then turned out that all of our plans kind of changed or we changed them. We were supposed to go to our daughter's soccer game today, and it got canceled this morning because they deemed there to be too much water on the fields. So soccer canceled, which meant Steve, of course, got to like contact all the people on his team and tell them, don't bother coming. And then we were gonna go, the local churches in the city that my husband works in were throwing some like law enforcement appreciation lunch or something. I don't know. It was in the newspaper, and I kind of seen some stuff about it on like Facebook and things, but he said there was no like invitation or anything at work, and the people he talked to, his coworkers, didn't really know much about it. So I looked up some information about it, and we were gonna go, and then we decided that we just really weren't feeling it, and like it wasn't really gonna be exciting for us to go and drive the distance to like have hot dogs, basically. So we stayed home, and today's just been a day of leftovers. Like, everything just feels like leftovers. We had leftovers of, like, oatmeal and biscuits and stuff that was in the fridge for breakfast. We had leftover pork, which was delicious. And some of those green beans I had in the fridge, I cooked those, or Steve cooked those. And for lunch, and then for dinner, we're going to have leftover pasta from last night. So it's just leftovers for food, and leftover projects. I was working on my nephew's Afghan this morning while I was watching Degrassi, the new class. Hello, guilty pleasure. Not feeling any guilt. So I was watching that, and I'm now done. So now I'd find something else to watch. And then this evening, I started some secret projects. The yard has ears, but they're Christmas presents for the children. So I started some of that. And I made a couple of ghost coasters this morning that I had kind of started last night while I was editing the vlog. And yeah, it's just been like a really, really chill day, which is good because I was just tired, and I don't know, I think we're all tired. The boys were not particularly, they weren't bad per se. They just were very unpleasant last night, and they've been more pleasant today, mostly because they spent the whole day outside where they could just, all three of the kids could get their unpleasantness out in their own space. I think we have some definite developmental and growing going on, which is always fun. It will be fun on the flip side. Steve and I were discussing how different our life is from 18 months ago, and how much better, how we're kind of hitting the sweet spot on the kids' ages, and how they're so much more fun and more enjoyable, and we have so much more energy, which is funny, because hello, have you seen how much energy I have? But this is more than I have at other points. So yeah, we're looking forward to this weekend. Well, it's funny, our weekdays, Steve has days off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, and that'll be his last weekend off for a while, and then through October, he's going to just work it straight through. So we are going to get as much fun out of our weekend as we can as it comes. I need to do a bit of planning and make sure that that's all going to work out. I'm thinking maybe we'll go do like some big grocery shopping. We're going to re-dye my hair over the break, mostly from Steve's suggestion. I mean, I still like it. I'm kind of trying to decide because I know I will never be able to replicate how I messed it up this time, but ended up really enjoying. So I kind of gotta get my fill of it now, because I'm not going to get it done this way again. Even if I tried, it just wouldn't be the same. So we're going to do that. I need to go buy more dye. I think we'll maybe do that Tuesday. Oh, might be Wednesday, because Tuesday they have soccer. But yeah, just trying to kind of gear up for the week and get a good plan in place. Tonight I'm going to sit down with my planner and try and knock out a little bit of a schedule of what I'd like to accomplish, and, all that stuff, just so I can feel like I'm getting something done. Because I know I am, it just doesn't always feel like it. And, yeah, but this week is going to be a better week. Right? Just keep repeating it. It's going to be a better week. It's going to be a better week. Not that last week was bad, per se. There were just people in our house. And this week, we will be the only people in our house, just the way we like it.